Hello. Welcome to episode 33. Today we were supposed to do achievement diaries, but I think I'm going to do that in the next episode because this episode I want to work towards getting mostly harmless. There are a few quests that I need to do and levels that I need to obtain before I could do cabin fever. So in this episode, I wanted to make sure that I can get out of the way the ones that I have the achievements for, or the levels for. Jungle Potion, Big Chompy Bird Hunting, Zogre Flesh Eaters, and Rum Deal. We can currently do all of those. And then I need 50 smithing and 40 ranged for cabin fever. So we're going to do the quests that I have access to right now because I am 57 Slayer, one more level, and I can farm Black Mask. Now, I think that I don't need a Slayer task. I could just keep killing them before just to get the drop. I don't know if the chances are increased when you're on Slayer task, but we'll see. So without further ado, let's get started with this episode. Thank you so much for all of your support, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. So we're going to start off with Jungle Potion. Don't need much. I just need anti-poison. This is going to be a really quick one. Quick one. We'll just bring regular anti-poison. And then we need a teleport to Karamja. I have a glory, and I'll bring another one just in case. And we just need to survive against some monsters that probably won't even attack me, but we'll bring some food. I was training a little bit of agility earlier because I'm trying to get 56 so we can do Regicide very soon. Very excited about that one. My friend told me that I should work towards getting Perif as soon as possible because a skilling boss called Zelcano is really good money. Don't know anything about that, but I'm gonna try my best to get Perif soon. I know that questing content is not everyone's favorite, but I am determined to unlock as many things as I can so that I can enjoy what the game has to offer, because a lot of stuff is locked behind quests. So we'll probably just do a little bit of everything. Like we came out with the Rogue's Den episode, and then I have been farming Renars whenever I get seeds so that I can make my own prayer potions. We can go back to Barrows. Maybe we'll do a whole episode of just Barrows. Because I do have 12 kills, but I am dying to go back because it was a lot of fun. I wonder how long it will take for me to get my first drop. So it's pretty exciting. Right, so we're going to talk to Trufidus here. Greetings, Bwana. I am Trufidus, Shakaya of the Taibo Wanai village. Welcome to our humble village. It's a nice village. Where is everyone? My people are afraid to stay in the village. They have returned to the jungle. I need to commune with the gods to see what fate befalls us. You may be able to help with this. Me? How can I help? I need to make a special brew. A potion that helps me to commune with the gods. For this potion, I need very special herbs that are only found in the deep jungle. I can only guide you so far, as the herbs are not easy to find. With some luck, you will find each herb in turn and bring it to me. I will then give you details of where to find the next herb. In return for this great favor, I will give you training in herb lore. It sounds just like the challenge for me, and it would make a nice break from killing things. That is excellent, Bwana. The first herb that you need to gather is called snakeweed. It grows near vines in an area to the southwest, where the ground turns soft and the water kisses your feet. All right. I'm going to lift this a little bit so I don't keep slouching because posture is important. All right, we're going to go. If you want to do Zogre Flesh Eaters or Legends Quest, grab one for each. Okay, so we're going to grab 3. We're going to search the marshy jungle vine. This takes a lot longer on old school. I recently did this quest on RS3 with my fiance when I was trying to get him to like RuneScape. So it's still pretty fresh in my mind. At least the RuneScape 3 version. But it's very fast to collect on there, and here it is not. Oh my goodness. How long? There we go. All right, we're going to get 2 more. Oh, I haven't recorded an episode since I found this out, but I don't know if you guys know. You probably know by now. But Leagues just got announced. It will be starting November 15th. So I'm very excited. I am probably, it depends on what's going on in my life at the moment, or at the time. Hopefully everything's good, but my plan, depending on what happens, is to no life Leagues and I'm not going to play anything else. And I hope to come out with 2 to 3 episodes a week of just Leagues content. We'll see. Depends on how much I play. But I will say that I just booked my flight to see my family for Christmas. It'll be the first week of December, so I won't be able to play RuneScape during that time. I won't be able to play Leagues, but that's okay because I haven't seen my family since I haven't seen my sister since March, and I haven't seen actually since January, and I haven't seen my parents since end of May. So I'm very excited to spend time with them. But yeah, so that's the only time I won't really be able to play as long as nothing else happens. That's the plan. So once it comes out, I'm going to no life it. I might record ahead of time so I can still come out with episodes while I'm in Florida visiting my family. And then when I come back, I'll just keep recording. But I'm gonna probably bring my iPad so I can still make progress at night before bed, and maybe to do Slayer or something. But that's the plan so far. So okay. Hello, Buana. Do you have the snakeweed? Of course. You give the snakeweed to Trufidus. Great. You have the snakeweed. Many thanks. Okay, the next herb is called Artrigal. It is related to the palm and grows to the east in its brother's shady profusion. To the east you will find a small peninsula. It is just after the cliffs come down to meet the sands. Here it is. Here's where you should search for it. All right, it's going to be by the harpies. Okay, so for this one I only need 1 extra. I find an herb. And I found an herb. All right. Let's clean them. And let's go back to Trufidus. Hello, Buana. Have you been able to get the Artrigal? Of course. You give the Artrigal to Trufidus. Great. You have the Artrigal. Many thanks. You're doing well, Buana. The next herb is called Ceto Foil, and it grows best where the ground has been blackened by the living flame. It's going to be in that bonfire south of Tai Wanai village. Right, here it is. I only need 1. You find an herb. I thought it was An before H, not A. You find a herb. I always thought it was an herb. Am I wrong? I could very well be wrong. I just always thought it was An. Oh well. Also, I just washed my hair today. That's why it looks so frizzy. It's just clean. Greetings, Buana. Have you been successful in getting the Ceto foil? Of course. You give the Ceto foil to Trufidus. Well done, Buana. Just 2 more herbs to collect. The next herb is called Valencia moss. It clings to rocks for its existence. It is difficult to see, so you must search for it well. It prefers rocks of high metal content in a frequently disturbed environment. There is some, I believe, to the southeast of this village. Right, let's go. We plan on doing Fairy Tale Part 1, then take an extra. But I've already done Fairy Tale Part 1. So I don't need one. How did I get a Valencia moss for Fairy Tale Part 1 when I never came here? Interesting. Maybe they mean Fairy Tale Part 2? Nope, I need a starflower. Oh well. Greetings, Buena. Have you been successful in getting the Valencia moss? Of course. Give the Valencia moss to Trufidus. Ah, Valencia moss. Beautiful. 1 final herb and the potion will be complete. This is the most difficult to find as it inhabits the darkness of the underground. It is called Rogue's Purse and is only to be found in caverns in the northern part of this island. A secret entrance to the caverns is set into the northern cliffs of this land. Take care, Buena, as it may be dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, I recently, how can I see that through the ground? Like, how can I click that? You know what I mean? I should only be able to click that on the other side, like here. That's very weird. Anyway, I finished my jellies task today. And before I started doing some agility, I went and got my new task, and I got Greater Demons for the first time on this account and on Old School. Since I am pretty new to this game, I am very nervous because the only encounters I've had with Greater Demons on here has been doing quests, and they've almost killed me. So, but I'm a little bit higher level now, so it should be fine. I only know from like a quick Google search on the wiki that you should use magic, so that should be fun. You search the rocks, you find an entrance into some caves. Yes, I'll enter the cave. You decide to enter the caves. You climb down several steep rock faces into the cavern below. That's a lot of jokers. It should be on the walls, right? Oh, they're over there. There's one right here. Helps that it's a blue. You search the wall. I need to take 2 of them. It's gonna keep attacking me until I find it. Okay, I don't need to re-click. That's good. Let's get another one. But yeah, so I said it was the wiki, but I actually lied. I remembered that it was Chelder. I asked her for some tips, and she said that I should use magic because they're weak to magic. So I'm probably gonna bring my Ivan staff and Ivan blast. Ivan. My Ivan staff and Ivan blast, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know if they attack with melee. I'm assuming they do. And then I could just pray melee. But I'm gonna try to... I was gonna plant snape grass so I can make my own prayer pots from scratch. Sorry, that's my stomach if you heard that. But you need 61 farming, and I have 43 now, which I'm doing pretty good. Slowly getting there. But I think I might just buy snape grass for 200 coins because that's a lot better than 10k for a prayer pot. So I can make prayer pots with what runars I have right now in my bank, which I don't even know how many I have. Greetings, Buena. Have you been successful in getting the Rogue's Purse? Of course. You give the rogue's purse to, is it purse or per se? No, it's purse. They just typoed to Trufidus. Most excellent, Buana. You have returned all the herbs to me, and I can finish the preparations for the potion, and at last divine with the gods. Many blessings on you. I must now prepare. Please excuse me while I make arrangements. Trufidus shows you some techniques in herblore. You gain some experience in herblore. Yay! We did it. Alright, next is gonna be big chompy bird hunting. Big chompy. So we need wolf bones. I can kill the wolves around Feldip. Or I can kill them in Taverley, Berthorpe. Right, I'm back. And we are at Rance. Hey, you creature. Make me stabbers. I wanna hunt the chompy. Stabbers? For the stabby chucker. I's want to hunt the chompy. The chompy is their bestest yummies for Rance, Feisty, and Bugs. Creature knows what Rance wants. Fly in to stabby the chompy. The ogre shows you a huge but crude bow and then starts to nod energetically in an effort to help you understand. I think I understand. You want me to make some arrows for you? Yeah, is what Rance said. Make the stabbers for the stabby chucker. Okay, I'll make you some stabbers. Good, you creature. You need sticksies from achy tree and stabbies from dog bones. Okay. We're going to get some achy logs. We're gonna use the knife and make arrow shafts. Get more logs, I guess. Do we need to make 100? We're gonna use the chisel. Oh, we got 40 fletching. Use the chisel on the bones. And then we're gonna use the arrowheads on the arrows. Now we have 6. Use at least 6 on Rance. You show Rance the ogre arrow. Hey, you creature. You made the stabbers. That's a good creature. Well, yes, actually, as you asked so nicely. Here you go. Here are your stabbers. Rance takes 6 ogre arrows off of you. Ah, their creature has them. Goodly, goodly. Now us can stick their chompy bird. But the chompy not coming without the fatsy toadies. Gotta get their fatsy toadies to get the chompies. Then we can put it over there and sneaky stick the chompy. How do we make the chompies come? Chompies love the fatsy toadies. Toadies get big on their swamp gas, and their chompies are licking their lips for as me is licking lips for the chompy. The chompies don't like their smaller toadies from nearby swampy. They's fussy eaters, just like Rance. Feisty and Bugs play with toadies and blower days all the times, making fatsy toadies. Okay, thanks. Now we're gonna enter the cave and talk to the kids to find out how they make the fatsy toadies. Unlock ogre chest. For some ogre bellows. I guess this is what an ogre would call a locked chest. You take an ogre bellows, leave the cave, and fill the bellows with swamp bubbles. Oh wait, I have to talk to the kids. Okay. And for me, the wolves are gonna attack me, and so are the ogres. And we're going to inflate the swamp toad. Come here, toady. Okay, I need one more. Because I'm probably gonna fail. Hey, you creature, you still here? The chompy's still not coming. We need the fatsy toady to get the chompy. Do you got it? Do you got the fatsy toady? Then we can sneaky stick the chompy. Yes, I have a fatsy toady for you. Here, look. You show the bloated toad to Rance. He nods with approval. That's a good fatsy toady. Now we need to put it to the Chompy for the Chompy to come. Where should I put the fatsy toadies? Over there, creature. Put the toadies over there. The ogre points the clearing in the south. Okay. I'm going to put it right on the blue one, because I'm sure that Runelight won't let me down. Drop it. Wait for the Chompy to spawn. If the frog despawns, you need to place another one. Do I need to walk away? I need to talk to him when it spawns, so I will. At least it's a bop. It despawned. I'm going to put it a little bit further south. It despawned again. OMG. Maybe it needs to be further south? This happened to me in RS3 as well, where it never spawned. And I had to like keep pushing it further and further south. So we'll see what happens. It despawned. Gotta get more. I'm gonna put it back on that same exact arrow spot. Maybe I just got unlucky the first time. Can you imagine? On RS3, there is an achievement for 5,000 Chompy kills. I can't even find one. I can't even have one spawn. I can't imagine 5,000? It has to be more consistent than this, right? Maybe I don't walk away? I have to. There's no way, because he's not going to show up while I'm standing right here. He spawned when I stand. Oh, okay. There you go. I've placed the bait. Goods. Now me waits for the Chompy. It shouldn't be long now. Sneaky, sneaky. Yes, I know. Stick to Chompy. Hey, use creature. Is that fancy toady still there? Go get more fancy toadies if they're all gone. What? I have to get more bait if there's none there? Does this Chompy bird even exist, I wonder? Oh, it's right there. Hey there, you keep missing the Chompy bird. I knows I keep missing, because your stabbers are worse, sir, at flying than a dead dog. Come on, let me have a go. No, is Rance stabby thrower. You too weedy. I'm actually quite strong. Please let me try. Oh, okay. I lend you other stabby thrower, but creature don't better cry when it hurts itself. Rance hands over an ogre bow. It's huge. You can barely drawn back the string. Barely drawn back. I have to make more arrows. I do. Nothing interesting happens. Wait, huh? Why not? Huh? Ogre bows. I thought it just needs wolfbane tips. I'm confused. Oh, I need more? Only make 6 at a time? Is that what it is? Nothing interesting happens. Okay. That's a pretty big bow. I don't remember. Oh, use the feathers. Duh. And then use the... There we go. I forgot to make arrows for a second. Man, if only he didn't miss, then I would have already had to kill. I don't know how to make these more consistent. I literally don't know. Maybe it's a future quest. When a bloated toad is placed on the ground, it has a 1 in 5 chance to attract a Chompy bird every 25 ticks. If a Chompy bird is attracted, it will spawn in a 10-tile radius around the toad. Once it spawns, it will stay for 1 minute before leaving if not killed. So it's a 1 in 5 chance. So it's not me. Because this other website says, after a toad spawns a Chompy, it will not spawn anymore. A Chompy must be killed within 60 seconds or it will despawn. Can only be killed after completing the hunter or the hunting quest. Kill them requires a comp ogre bow or an ogre bow. They cannot be killed with melee or magic. Bloated toads are used. They can spawn within a 10 tile radius around the bloated toad. It will leave if not killed after 1 minute. There it is. Oh my god. It's here. Kill it. Yay. We're gonna pluck it. Raw Chompy. And I'm gonna bury its bones. You will be remembered. It took me 6 toads. Hey you, got the Chompy yet? Yep, here's your Chompy bird. You show Rance the freshly plucked Chompy carcass. That's a great Chompy. You must have got a lucky shot with the stabby chucker. Okay, now yous needs to cook the Chompy. Yous can cook it over there. Rance points to a nearby spit roast. But we's particular about our Chompy yums. Me's wants potato with mine. Feisty and Bugs want something with theirs as well. Go ask them what they want. What? Now I've got the Chompy bird. You expect me to cook it as well? Yup, the spit's over there. Last time Rance did yummies, got very bad. Did bad things to food. And belly. Huh? Oh, he got a tummy ache. Oh wait, I want to catch that earth impling. Alright, let's ask Bugs what he wants. I probably need to drop some stuff. Dad says you'd making the Chompy for us. Me's have to have equalies with mine. Chompies is our favorite yums. Okay. Dad says you's roasting the Chompy for us. Me wants Dougal leaves with mine. Yummy, can't wait to eat it. Okay, great. I gotta go to Verhoek. Okay, well the equal leaves are down here. Potato, equal leaves, and Dougal leaves. Oh, there's some over there? Okay. Ah, they're right. They're Dougal leaves. Cook the Chompy on the spit roast. Carefully place the Chompy bird on the spit roast. Use the potato, Dougal leaves, and the equal leaves with the Chompy bird to make a seasoned Chompy. Hey creature, did yous get the cooked Chompy yet? I smelled something cooking and it made me hungry. Hand over the Chompy if you know what's good for you. Yes, here you go. Here's your cooked Chompy bird. You hand over the cooked Chompy bird to Rance. Hey, we got the delicious Chompy bird. Yay! This looks really tasty as well. Thanks very much for the Chompy. Feisty and Bugs like very much the Chompy yums. The family of ogres sit down together and enjoy your well-cooked Chompy bird. It's my pleasure. Wow, that's a decent amount of cooking XP. We can erase that one. Zogre flesh eaters is so annoying, I think. If I remember correctly, that it is an annoying one. I need a Samfu serum. How do I make that again? Samfu serum. Super Restore and Unicorn Dust. I don't know if I have. Alright, so I have problems reading and I didn't realize that it said recommended. It didn't say that I actually need that for the quest. But I looked up and it's basically a restore and an anti-poison in one potion. So I'm just going to bring those two with me if I need them. And then it says I need stuff for Crumble Undead, which I have brought the runes for. Crumble Undead. I'm going to choose this spell. Actually, I cannot, so we're just going to have to cast it manually, but that's fine. So let's start this quest. Hello there. What's going on here? Hey, yous creature. What yous doing here? Yous be cleverer to be running so de sickies from de Zogres don't dead ya. What do you mean, sickies? De Zogres coming with de sickies. Yous get bashed by de Zogres and get de sickies. Then you gonna be like de Zogres. Sorry, I just don't understand. The sickies is when yous creature goes like orange till green and then goes ah. Grish imitates falling down with only the white of his eyes visible. Can I help in any way? Yes, creatures. Yous does good things for Grish and learn why Zogres at Jigig and then get the Zogres back in the ground. Oh, so you want me to find out why the Zogres have appeared and then find a way of burying them? Is what Grish says. But this is the biggie danger thing, yous creatures. Yous be getting sickies most surely. Yous needs be ready with the foodies and the glug-glugs. Right, so you think there's a good chance that I can get ill from this, so I'll need some food and something to drink? Yeah, creatures, yous just say what Grish says. Not no own wordies, creature. Okay, I'll check things out, then report back. That's the good thing, yous creatures. Yous does Grish a good thing. But yous know that yous get sickies and maybe get dead. If that's your idea of a pep talk, I have to say that it leaves a lot to be desired. Yous creatures is always saying funny stuff. Speaks proper like Grish. Grish hands you some food and 2 potions. Dare yous creature. 2 super restores. Dares yous go, creatures. The best me's do for yous. And be back without the sickies. Okay. Thanks. Yous needs to stay away from this place. Yous get the sickies, and maybes yous goes to dead if yous the unlucky thing. But Grish has asked me to look into this place and find out why all the undead ogres are here. They're dancing. Okay, that is a big, scary danger thing. You sure yous wants to go in? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, I opens to stop us for yous, creature. Okay, there yous goes. Why did it close it out? Climb down the stairs to the east and search the skeleton. You want me. Climb down the stairs and search the skeleton in the northwest corner. Oh my gosh, it's so far. These ones don't attack me, I guess. Just kidding. We're gonna search the skeleton. You entered this blackened chart area. It looks like there's been an explosion. I'm trying to search the skeleton. Why am I being attacked? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm poisoned. Killed a zombie. The rune backpack. Open the backpack for a knife. Just before you open the backpack, you notice a small leather patch with the moniker B. Vaughn on it. You find an interesting looking tankard. You find a knife and some rotten food. That backpack is ripped to shreds. Search the ogre coffin next to the skeleton and use the knife on the coffin. You search the coffin and find a small geometrically shaped hole in the side. It looks as if this hole was made with a considerable amount of force. Maybe the thing which made the hole is still inside? The lock looks quite crude. Oh, fudge. With some skill you manage to blah blah blah. Search the coffin again. May take a few attempts to open. Ugh. Oh my god. I need to kill this guy. Did I get it? I got a black prism. Okay, I'm leaving. I didn't get to read any of it. I hate when Jagex does that. Like, I want to read it. And I can't. Because... I'm being attacked, so I wish they had like a section so I can actually read what it says. Then why are you going to put dialogue if you can't even read it if I'm being attacked? It's kind of lame. Oh, I stopped teleporting because I took damage. Can I TP again? I'm going to stop TPing again, aren't I? If not, I just have to go to the... Okay, thankfully. Is this gonna heal me? How do I cure it? I don't think I can, so... Oh, I gotta talk to him in the Wizards Guild out here. But yeah, I don't know. Are you guys the same way? I absolutely can't stand when Jagex does that. Like, if I don't have the level for them not to attack me, I can't read dialogue. You need level 66 magic for admittance into this guild. The magical energy inside the guild is unsafe for anyone below that level. For any other business, please ring for attention. Alright. What are you doing ringing that bell? Don't you think some of us have work to do? But I was told to ring the bell if I wanted some attention. Oh my gosh, she's twice. Well, anyway, we're very busy here. Hurry up, what do you want? There's some undead ogre activity over at Jigig. I found some clues. I wondered if you would have a look at them. You show the prism and the necromantic half page to the aged wizard. Now this is interesting. Where did you get these from? I got them from a nearby ogre tomb. It's recently been infested with zombie ogres, and I've been trying to work out what happened there. This is very troubling, Melanie ASMR. Very troubling indeed. While it's permitted for learned members of our order to research the dark arts, it's absolutely forbidden to make use of such magic. Do you have any leads on people that I might talk to regarding this? Well, a wizard by the name of Sithik Ince was doing some research in this area. He may know something about it. He's lodged at the guest house to the north, though he's ill and isn't able to leave his room. Why not go and talk to him? Poke around a bit and maybe see if anything comes up. Let me know how you get on. However, I doubt that Sithik had anything to do with it. There's a severe penalty for using the dark arts. If you find any evidence to the contrary, please bring it to me. That black prism seems to have some magical protection. Once you've finished with this item, bring it back to me, would you? I may have a reward for you. Okay, thanks. Let's go talk to this guy. Is this the quest where the guy that's sick ends up being an ogre? That got like transformed or something into a human? Am I remembering right? Hey, who gave you permission to come in here? Zavistic Rarv said I should come and talk to you and ask you a few questions. Oh, Zavistic, why would he send you to me? Do you mind if I look around? Well, yes, actually, I do mind. It's my place, and I don't want strangers going through my things. Well, I'm gonna have to look around anyway. If you're not involved in this whole thing, you won't have anything to hide. Why, if I was a few years younger, I'd give you a good hiding. I'm sure. Okay, thanks. We're gonna search his wardrobe. You find a book on philosophy written by the leader of the Humans Against Monsters group, Johannes Albrecht. You read this book for a while. It seems to have some sort of political manifesto about how the king doesn't do enough to safeguard the citizens of the realm from the monsters that still thrive within the borders. It sends out a rallying cry to all people who would want to stop monsters to join the Ham movement. Sithix must really hate monsters then. I wonder if he hates ogres in particular. Search his cupboard. You find a book on necromancy. This book uses very strange language and some incomprehensible symbols. It has a very dark feeling to it. As you're looking through the book, you notice that one of the pages has been torn, and half of it is missing. You see some items in the drawer, but you need 3 inventory spaces. Oh. Can I drop the torn page? You find some charcoal and papyrus. You also find a book on portraiture. All interested artisans should really consider taking up the hobby of portraiture. To do so, one uses a piece of papyrus on the intended subject to initiate a likeness drawing activity. What do I do now? Use the papyrus on him. Oh, lovely. You're making my portrait. Let me see it afterwards. You begin sketching the irritable Scythic. You get a portrait of Scythic. I don't know if I need these things. I'm going to eat a Chompy for this because I don't want it to go away. I'll have to search for more papyrus. What was that sound? My poison resistance? I need more papyrus, I guess. Travel to the Dragon Inn and use the Dragon Inn tankard on the... Okay, bartender. So I did need it. That was right. So we're going to use this on the bartender. The bartender. You show the tankard to the innkeeper. Hello there. I found this tankard in an ogre tomb cavern. It has the emblem of this inn on it, and I wondered if you knew anything about it. Oh, yes. This is Brentel's mug. I'm surprised he left it just lying around down in some cave. He's quite protective of it. Brentel, you say? So you knew him then? Yeah, this belongs to Brentel Vaughn. He's quite a common customer, though I have not seen him in a while. He was talking to some shifty-looking wizard the other day. I don't know his name, but I'd recognize him if I saw him. I'm sorry to tell you this, but Brentel Vaughn is dead. I believe he was murdered. No! I am shocked, but not surprised. He was a good customer, but I knew he would sell his sword arm and do many a dark deed if paid enough. If you need help bringing the culprit to justice, you let me know. Yes, I do actually need your help. You show the portrait to the innkeeper. Yeah, that's the guy who was talking to Brentel Vaughn the other day. Look at those eyes. Never a more shifty-looking pair you will ever see. You've just identified the man who I think sent Brentel Vaughn to his death. I'm trying to bring him to justice with the Wizards Guild Grand Secretary. Do you think you could sign this portrait to say that he was talking to Brentel Vaughn? I can, and I will. The Dragon Inn bartender signs the portrait. Many thanks for your help. It is really good of you. Not at all, just doing my part. Now we're going to bring the books and the signed portrait to the Wizards Guild. We're going to ring the bell. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. What are you doing? Oh, it's you. Sorry, didn't realize. What can I do for you? I have some items that I'd like you to look at. You show the necromancy book to Zavistic. I have this necromancy book as evidence that Scythic is involved with the undead ogres at Jigig. Okay, so he's researching necromancy. It doesn't mean anything in and of itself. Yes, but if you look, you can see that there is a half-torn page, which matches the page that I found at Jigig. Yes, but someone could have stolen that from him and then gone and cast it without his permission, or to try and deliberately implicate him. You show the handbook to Zavistic. Look, this book proves that Scythic hates all monsters and mostly ogres with a passion. Most likely. So what? Hating monsters isn't a crime in itself, although I suppose it does give a motive to if Scythic was involved. On its own, it's not enough evidence, though. You showed the Dragon Inn tankard to Zavistic. This is the tankard I found on the remains of Brentel Vaughn. That doesn't mean anything in itself. You could have gotten that from anywhere. Even from the Dragon Inn Tavern, there isn't anything to link Brentelvon with Sithic Ints. You show the signed portrait of Sithic to Zavistic. This is a portrait of Sithic, signed by the landlord of the Dragon Inn, saying that he saw Sithic and Brentelvon together. Well, that is interesting. And I'm starting to think that Sithic might be involved. Here, take this potion and give some to Sithic. It'll bring on a change, which should solicit some answers. Tell him the effects won't revert until he's told the truth. Zavistic hands you a strange-looking potion bottle and takes all the evidence you've accumulated so far. Thank you. I needed more inventory space. I think he's not an actual ogre. I think this turns him into an ogre, so he gets like scared that he's going to stay an ogre. And then he tells me the truth. You pour some of the potion into the cup. Zavistic said it may take some time to have an effect. So now I'm going to leave. Then he's going to drink it. Come back upstairs. And now he's an ogre. What's happened to me? You beast. It's your own fault. You shouldn't have lied about your involvement with the undead ogres in Jigig. The potion will wear off once you've told the truth. Okay. I admit it. I got Brentelvon to cast the spell to put an end to those awful ogres. They're just disgusting creatures. Okay, that's a start. Now I want some answers. How do I remove the effects of the spell from the area? The ogres want to get their ceremonial dance area back, and I can't do that with undead walking all over it. Unfortunately, you can't. The spell is permanent. It will last forever. The only option is you have to move the ceremonial area. You're an evil man, and I'm going to make you pay for this. You can stay like that forever, as far as I'm concerned. No, let me try to make amends. Please, I can help you. Just don't leave me like this. How do I get rid of undead ogres? Okay, similar spells have been cast before, and the only way to deal with the resulting creatures is to cordon off the area and not go in there again. The undead creatures usually manifest some sort of disease, so it's best to attack them from a distance with a ranged weapon. Normal missiles like arrows and darts do very little damage to them because they're designed to destroy internal organs. This is a waste of time with undead creatures like undead ogres. Yeah, clearly. So what should we use? From my research, it looks like a flat-ended arrow was designed called a brutal arrow. This does large amounts of crushing damage to the creature. You can make them by using larger arrows. I think some ogre hunters make them, but instead of using an arrow tip, you hammer a large nail to the end of the shaft. How do I get rid of the disease? My research shows that 2 jungle-based herbs can be used. One is found near river tributaries and looks like a vine. The other is found in caves and grows on a wall. It's quite well camouflaged, so it's unlikely that you'll find it. We'll see about that. Sorry, I have to go. But you can't just leave me here like this. Yeah, I can. Watch me. I need to get the herbs, don't I? Oh my god, this poison thing is so annoying. I'm gonna bring, what was it? Snakeweed and Rogue's Purse. Those are the ones that I need. Might need more food, I don't know. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't know if I need more food. Oops. There. It should be good. Talk to Grish south of Castle Wars. So we're going to TP again. Castle Wars. And prepare for a fight. You'll need the Crumble Undead Spill or Brutal Arrows. Talk to Grish. Use creatures done duffing yet? Does Zogre's going into ground? I found who's responsible for the Zogres being here. Where is the creature? Mies wants to squeeze him till he's a dead-end. The person responsible is a wizard called Sithic Ints, and he's going to be in some serious trouble. He told me that the spell which raised the Zogres from the ground will last forever. I'm sorry to say, but you'll have to move the site of your ceremonial dancing somewhere else. That is a bad thing, creature. We needs new jig gig for the fallen down jig. Yes, that's right. You'll need to create a new ceremonial dance area. Ugh, not a good thing, creature. You've got to get the ogreish thing, old things for making the new jig gig special. Use creature needs the key for getting in the low berry place. Grish gives you a crudely crafted key. Oh, so you want me to go back in there and look for something for you? Yeah, creature. You've got to get the ogreish old things for making the new jig gig and proper in the special way. You got the old things yet? There must be an easier way to kill these ogres. Sithik told me how to make brutal arrows, which means I can kill these Zogres from a distance. Ugh. What's you saying, creature? You speaky's too stupid for Grish. I know how to make large arrows, big stabbers to kill the Zogres. They're bigger and apparently do a lot of damage. Only thing is, the normal ogre bow I need to fire it is quite slow. Why is you not say so, creature? Me show you how to make the bigger stabber chucker. Oh, I forgot to read what that said. Grish shows you he has achy tree logs and wolf bones. He starts to whittle away at both of them with a knife. Grish shows you his achievement and a rather powerful looking composite bow frame. He shows you the bow frame and the string after some time and a great deal of effort. After some time and a great deal of effort, he strings the composite ogre bow. My reading is getting messed up because they talk so bad. Grish shows you his proud achievement. Dare creature. Now use is making the bigger stabber chucker. Thanks, I think. Sorry, I have to go. Okay, did he give it to me? Climb over the barricade east of Grish and prepare to fight with Slash Bash. Alright. I'm assuming he'll use melee. Just gonna probably pull our prey melee. Enter the doors to the west side. Climb down the stairs to the boss. Search the stand in the northeast corner. I probably should have worn my armor, to be honest. Can I kill him? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, I am preparing a lot more now. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I'm gonna try to attempt this again. And hope everything works out. Just gonna pray mage. Why can't I cast it? Oh my god. I don't have the level. There we go. Much better already. Don't freak out. No way you're here to ask for an herb right now. Excuse me, Melanie ASMR. I see you're busy, but I would like an herb, please. Oh, you're fighting something that's trying to kill you? I don't care. I need an herb. This is going much better with armor and a better weapon. He's almost dead. 2 HP. Ooh. Oh my god, we did it. Bro. He is so dedicated. I don't have any. No, I don't want the strength potion. I want the orc bones. Right, return to Grish. We did it. You want to see my gear? Literally, I just put on my blue wizard. This is the best mage gear I have. My blue wizard's hat, my mystic dark gloves that I got from a Slayer task. I don't remember what it was. What Slayer task it was. Maybe they'll have it here. Or was it before my PC reset? It goes before my PC reset. It was. Right. And then I brought runeplay legs. Hey, use creature, get the old things. Yeah, I have them here. That is the goodly things, use creature. Now we can make it the new jig place away from Zogre's. Use been the big helpy things, use creature. Grish wish and use the good stuff for the next things for creature. Grish seems very pleased about the return of the artifacts. Thanks, that's very nice of you. That was tough. That was a toughie. That was a tough one. Glad we did it though. 36 ranged, 39 herb. 1175 total level. Oh my goodness. Now the next one is Rum Deal. I don't think I can't get 50 smithing and 40 ranged right now, but we can do Rum Deal and then work towards the other stuff for Cabin Fever, so that when I have 58 Slayer, I can just grind Black Mask. So Rum Deal, I need 47 prayer points, which I can just renew my prayer points. So I need to defeat a level 150 evil spirit. Okay. And I need Slayer gloves, which I don't know if I have that. I'm gonna go to Edge. Actually, JK. I'm gonna go to Camelot, get these, and then renew my prayer while I'm at it. I don't know how to get rid of this. It says cure. It says you have nothing capable of curing your disease. Do I have to use a Sanfew serum? I don't know. Okay, we got all of our items that we need for the quest. I need 6 free inventory slots though. I might put all my stuff back in the bank and then take more food out when I'm about to kill the monster. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm gonna have to get the water, the stagnant water at the volcano thing, and I'll do all that stuff. I don't know how to cure myself. My stats just keep depleting and I don't know how to cure it. I have no clue. So I'm bringing a restore potion with me for when I fight the boss, because it just keeps depleting. It won't go away. It keeps saying 10 damage, but it's taking damage to my stats. I wonder if when my stats hit 0 that my health will start going down. And then I'll die. Okay, so let's talk to Pirate Pete. Pirate Pete. Hello there. Morning. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Yes, I am. Got any quests for me? Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. I am a poor, dispossessed nobleman, forced by circumstance to lurk in the middle of nowhere, soliciting help from passers-by. You see, my fiendish half-brother has seized my estates and forced me into exile. The simple lemon farmers suffer under his tyrannous yoke, and only a brave adventurer can lift his iron boot from the neck of the poor. To reclaim my lands, I will need to have my family's sword returned to me, so that I may present it as proof of my rulership. Will you help me to find my family sword? Yes. Yes, your uncorroborated sob story has touched my heart. When do we set off? You'll help? Wonderful. But alas, my half-brother has a powerful ally, the mighty demon. Barrelor. Yes, the mighty, fearsome, tall, deadly, oaken, round demon Barrelor the Destroyer. Barrelor? That's what I said. Barrelor is an awesome opponent, and to reclaim my family sword, you will need to defeat him, for he guards it with the deadly trapped pit of Barrelor. Want to give it a shot? Of course, I fear no demon. Atta girl. When I am reinstated in my rightful place, I will not be a very wealthy man, as my half-brother has squandered my family fortune. However, I will gladly give you every bent penny of what is left, and starve in the gutter with my many, many adorable children, if you say you will help me. Nonsense. Keep the money. I will dispose of this evil half-brother of yours and leave you with what little money is left to feed your family. Wonderful. Just pick up your diversion and we'll leave. What diversion? Ouch. Hit me in the head. And now he's captured me. Arr, 'tis looking bleak. Captain! Good news, Captain. I found us a hero down by the docks. Be they heroic, brave, and true? Aye, they also be gullible, tied up, and unconscious. They were willing to help out some random stranger with a good enough sob story, so I smacked them with a bottle and rode them over. Trying to read this fast. Brilliant. The island's location will remain a secret. Bring him here and wake him up. We might make it through this yet. We may make it through this yet. Are ye alright, lass? Oh, my head. Feels like someone smacked me one with a bottle. Those devils gave you a nasty knock when you came to aid us. But now you're here, you will run those evil brain-eating dogs off the island for good. What? What's going on here? I can't remember anything beyond chatting to a man at the docks. Well, lass, that would be Pete, one of my men. He's been out looking for heroes like yourself to help aid us in our peril. When ye arrived, you took a nasty knock to the head, so you probably don't remember agreeing to help us out. But I swear to you, you did. Okay, I'll buy that. Sounds like something I would do. So where am I, and what is going on? You're on Brain Death Island. Where it lies is a secret, because ye are standing on a brewery of Captain Brain Death, purveyor of the most vitriolic, alcoholic beverages in the world. Wow! I am the notorious alchemist Captain Brain Death, and this whole operation be my idea. With my crew of sturdy, upright pirate brewers, we sail the 7 seas, distributing cheap alcohol to all and sundry. Well, for a price, at any rate. Ooh. These be dark times, though, lass. See, a week ago, we awoke to find ourselves besieged. The lads and I have held them off so far, but 'tis only a matter of time before they sweep through the building and put us all to the sword. Who? Them. The captain points out the window. The zombies want rum. Are they protesting? Lass, that they are. Day and night they seek to break our will within their chanting and their singing and their passive resistance. Seems they lost their fighting spirit after their first few days. Now most of them just protest all the time. So what do you want me to do? Well, me and the lads got our heads together and decided that if we can get their captain drunk enough, maybe they'll stop protesting. See, if that happens, we'll slip out the back and set up shop somewhere else. Well, how can I help? Well, first of all, we need someone to go out the front and grow us some blindweed. 'Tis one of the ingredients of our rum. The only problem is that those rotten fiends have torn up and destroyed all but one of the blindweed patches. Here, lass, I'll give you the seed you'll need for growing the herb. Help yourself to the garden equipment in the basement. I'll warn you that those devils are sat right up on top of the patch. Try heckling them from a distance. Those swabs may talk a good fight, but if ye can put a scare in them, they'll keep out of your way. Okay? New music track, Ay Caramba. Go down to the plants farming patch. Oh, they're not going to even attack me. They're just going to talk to me. Never mind, this one's going to attack me. Excuse me, I'm trying to rake. Okay, I'm going to plant it and we're going to wait 5 minutes. Now my blindweed is ready to collect. So we're going to pick it and take it back to Captain Braindeath. Here, I have your blindweed. Splendid, lass. Go shove it in the intake hopper upstairs. We'll beat them zombies yet. Arr. Right, now how do I get up top? I'm going to put it in the hopper up here. Use blindweed on the hopper. And go talk to Captain Braindeath again. Well, that takes care of the blindweed. What now? Well, now you've shoved the blindweed into the mix. What we need is a bucket of stagnant water. Where can I get some of that? You won't have to go far, lass. We have a pool of the stuff here. Here in the brewery? No, lass, that would be a strange thing to have in a brewery. It's up the mountain to the north. Up a mountain? Well, 'tis technically a volcano, but you get the general idea. And I assume the place is crawling with these zombies. No, lass, there not be a zombie in sight. Oh, good. All you have to do is get past the keen-eyed lookout that's been spotting my men when I send them. I'll tell you, it won't be easy. When is it ever? Don't forget your bucket. Thanks for the bucket. Right, let's go. We gotta talk to the half-eyed guy. I don't remember his name. It's the guy that you talk to for clues, I think. 50% Luke. Are you alright? Who goes there? Arr, a landlubber. Begone, afore I take my cutlass to ye. I've been charged with guarding this gate, and no noodle-armed landlubbers are going to pass me alive. That's not a cutlass, I think it's a twig. Ye cheeky beggar, I was waving my finger at ye. Alright. Arr, just 'cause me body happens to be 50% wood does not mean I'm heartless. I've got a bag of 'em here. Wanna see? I think I'll pass. I think I just have to open the gate and he won't look. I'll say, oh, look over there. Arr, trying to get away, eh? You'll never sneak past me. I'm the best lookout this crew has ever seen. Hey, you, look over there. Where? Alright, then we're gonna go to the top of the volcano and get the water. Fill the bucket with the water. Yeah, I think there's a clue. I don't know if it's the same in old school, but there's a clue in RS3 at the top. You have to dig by the water. Hey, what are you doing out there? Nothing. Well, Captain Donnie said no living landlubbers were allowed outside the compound. So get yourself back in here, or you're for it. Alright. Oh my god, I'm cured. I just noticed I'm cured. So I can actually drink my restore. So, is that everything? No less. Next you'll need to go outside and catch 5 loads of sluglings for the brew. What? Sluglings? That's disgusting. Our lass, that'd be. To a weak-stomached, knock-kneed landlubber. Why sluglings? 'Cause, lass, they're one of our super secret ingredients. You're not too susceptible to mind control, are you, lass? Why? Because they've been known to, well, influence people every now and again. I'm sure you've got nothing to worry about. So what should I do with these sluglings anyway? Well, you shove them in the pressure barrel in the attic, and then ye pressurize them. Pressurize them. Just a little. Look, we don't have all day. Get moving. Here, you'll need this to catch them. What should I do with it? Just dunk it in the water. I'm sure you're a clever lass like yourself, which will have no problem. Oh, and if you haul up some squiddy-looking things, don't hesitate to shove them in the barrel, too. They'll add a special fishy texture to the drink. Ew. Gross. I don't know where I fished them at. Down at the bottom? Over here, by the fishing symbol. We're going to add the sea creatures to this pressure barrel. I gotta do each one individually. I wonder. Yep. And pull the pressure lever. Ew. Prepare to fight an evil spirit. I'm gonna have to come back. I think this might be enough food. Maybe. I have prayer. I might try it. And if I can't, then I can always tell you out. I have a teleport to that place. What's it called? Porphasmatis. How could I kill my sluggy brethren? Snap out of it, lass. You're in slug shock. What? Who? Ah, sorry about that. No problem. Well, now you just have one more ingredient to grab, and then we can get this rum flowing. Well, how far away will I have to go to grab it? Not far at all, lass. You just gotta get it from the basement. Great. What is it? Hold your horses, lass. While you was off gallivanting with your slimy aquatic playmates, the rum achieved spiritual critical mass. To put it in terms you'll understand, the brewing equipment is possessed. Possessed? Don't you worry yourself about it. This happens all the time. Well, to tell you the truth, my lads are a little quicker off the mark, so it only happens occasionally. Not that I'm criticizing your performance, lass. Give the controls a couple of belts with this wrench. One of the lads did a little priesting on the side before he came here. Get him to bless it, and you'll do fine. Okay, let's go talk to Davy. And he will bless it for me. Why is he over here by himself? You used to be a priest, right? I didn't nick anything, miss. I've got 20 people who will swear blind I was... What? Never mind. I'll need some help with the spirit and the brewing equipment. Trust me, miss. Lots of people need help after coming into contact with the spirits we produce here. Can you bless this wrench for me? I might well do. Remember, only the first one's free. Dominos ad nucium Romanes aut domus. Sorted. Is that it? Oh, you want the full package deal. Alright, brace yourself. Groovy. Thanks. No problem, miss. Good luck with your little problem. You might find that little wrench worth hanging onto after you're done with the spirit. Really? I mean, it's holy and everything, but I don't think it's all that useful. Well, it may not look much, but you'll find that you might need a few less prayer potions if you have it in your pack, if you know what I mean. Well, no, I don't know what you mean, but I'm sure I'll find out. Oh my god, I can use this at Barrows. This thing is going insane underneath. Can use it at Barrows to make my prayer drain slower. Alright, here we go. We're gonna prepare to kill. Whew, okay. Hopefully it's weak to melee. Oh gosh, there's a lot of spiders here. Where is it? Oh, is it above? Oh, it's right here. The power of Guthix compels you. Wonder what it attacks with. Mage? No, melee. He's hitting me with his fists. Pretty easy so far. level 150. The other guy was way harder. He was 111. This is no big deal. I think the other guy was harder probably because I wasn't using the right prayers. Like I had to switch prayers, but that was a little too much for me. I didn't know which attack was what, so it's not about to guess and use spells. That's just too much. All right, you got 8 HP. Let's go. Cool. Talk to Captain Brain Death. Well, now that you've got the spirit out of there, you can dump in the final ingredient, and that is, we need the body of a diseased fever spider. Remind me never to drink anything you have ever made or touched. When you're quite done flapping your lips, go down into the basement and whack spiders until you find a fever spider body. Shove it in the hopper, and then we're in business. You'll be wanting to put on them Slayer clothes of yours before you head off, lass, as these fever spiders carry a nasty disease. They'll give it to you if you weren't wearing something too thick for them to bite through. And there's the body. Now we're going to add it to the hopper up top. Oh, I did a medium Mori task. Very nice. I'm going to add it to the hopper. Every time I say hopper when I play RuneScape, I think of Stranger Things. Well, I stuck your spider in the hopper. What now? Now you stand well back and watch the glory of brewing at its best. Is that it? Aye, lass. Now get outside and feed that stuff to the pirates. Try giving it to the captain. He's in charge. Get him bladdered, and the rest will fall. Here, you'll need to use one of these. The rum tends to eat through almost everything else. What did he give me? A bucket? That was it. You carefully fill the bucket with the foul-smelling swill. I hate when there's no music. There we go. You climb down the stairs. Bring the unsanitary swill to the Captain Donnie. Be that the finest, most abrasive rum I've ever smelled? Yes, that'd be. Hand it over, Ariel. Run you through. The captain drinks the rum as quickly as possible. Arr. You be a good lass for a filthy living landlubber. So I take it your boss will be pleased? Arr, that he will. I'll tell... Wait a minute. Arr, you tricky dog. You tried to trick old Donnie. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to try again. Arr, lass, you tried to trick me, but I was too clever for ye. Besides, Rabid Jack would have my hide if I told ye it were him that sent me. I'm sure he would. Good job, you caught me out, eh? Aye. Now, get ye gone, and don't return without more rum. I'm very confused. Was it just to find out who sent them? Was it like a truth serum? So what did he say? Not much that was coherent. Who is Rabid Jack? Rabid Jack? The Rabid Jack? Egad, I haven't heard that name before. So who is he? Dunno, lass. Almost as if I aren't changing subjects. Well done. With those rotten dogs legless, they'll never keep fighting us now. So we've decided to stay here and keep the rum flowing. Thanks, lass. We'd never managed without ye. Sure. Well, we did it. 49 prayer. 44 farming. Yay. Now cabin fever. I need quite a few requirements. I need 40 ranged and 50 smithing. I don't really know how I'm going to train smithing. I'm assuming I just have to mine and then make bars and then make things with them, but I don't really know how to train smithing on old school. Lovakite. Rune, adamant, steel, other. I don't know. So I'm going to figure that out and prepare to do cabin fever so that we can kill cave horrors once I hit 58 and go for black mask. But that is it for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. We did how many quests? 4 or 5? So it was a good one. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Make sure that you have a nice and relaxing night or day, and you get some good sleep tonight. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much. Good night, 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 good night.